Alright, this is Demonocalypse with the 7.2 update for World of Tanks. Well, first just interface changes, go to the menu, settings, game, send some messages. This hasn't changed that much, they removed some stuff over here, I can't remember exactly what it was. Graphics, nothing really different here. Volume, nothing really different here. Controls, the same. Reticule, I already have Jimbo's Crosshair mod installed, so this is different from what other people would have. The 3 or 6 bullets here rather show how many shells you have left in magazine if you're using something like a smaller light tank or like a French tank with the autoloader. And of course here they included over target markers. They are not as good as the ones I had before. However, that is a matter of preference. They are still better than we had normally without modding whatsoever. So, into the tech tree, what has changed? Well, the Americans got their new turreted tank line. The KV-1-2 split hasn't happened yet, and the KV-3 to the T-110 and it hasn't happened yet. Nothing changed in the French line, and nothing happened in the German line either. Going through the USA new tank destroyers, the new tank destroyer, the first one is the M8A1. Basically, the best way I can describe it is a mutant M5 Stuart. Just pull up the stats for the Stuart here. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty much a good way of putting it. The M5 Stuart gets more health right off the bat, however. Max health on it is 290 hit points. Max health on the M8A1 is 250. Max weight is 17.5 as compared to the 15.5 on the M5 Stuart. 350 max horsepower on the M8A1 and 320 horsepower for the engine. Speed limit is the same, 58. That's why I call the M8 the Mutant M5 Stuart. It's got 4 more millimeters of side hull armor for the M8. Its turret is worse, however. Standard shell damage is 56 to 94. However, that's with the beginner short 75. Now, I'll be showing some gameplay I did with another guy, Dark Wolf, later. I was recording during the time we were playing, however, I was also listening to something, and due to worries about copyright and other shit, I won't be airing that. Beginner gun on this. I'll be going through everything individually. I am playing around with the M8A1. It's fun. The gun could be a little bit better, and the problem is have to unlock a gun that's worse than my current gun, and then get a turret upgrade, and then I can finally use a gun that's almost as good as my current gun. But just going to the T49 here, it has the same gun I'm using right now for its starter gun. After that, you have to get a turret upgrade, and with most turret upgrades, as you know, they're only viable on the one tank. But the armor sucks, to put it lightly. It gets a slight upgrade when going to the next turret up. 4 millimeters on the front, 6 on the side, and none on the back. Turret traverse speed, in regards to an upgrade, is 2 degrees a second. 300 you lose some view range with it. Funnily enough, you lose about 20 meters view range, and you gain about, well, weight isn't really an issue in this game in as much as it should be. You gain about 700 or so kilograms. But the top gun on the T49 is the 76mm M1A1, the same top gun as is on the Sherman. Basically, average penetration 128. Yeah, it's the M1A1. And then you go to the Hellcat. As a tier 6, you get the 90mm. I think that's in good relation, perhaps. Hit the wrong button, sorry about that. Oh man. No, it's my roommate seems to be smoking something again, and it does not smell very good at all. But okay, the Hellcat and the Slugger both can get the 90 millimeter, so they're in good relation to each other. The Hellcat can go up to 72 kilometers an hour, but it only has 13 millimeters on any side hull armor, and turret armor is 25. Let's see if I can pull this up and see if the next turret up is any better. Goes up to 76. It looks like you're going to be sharing the same turret as with you had on the Slugger. Click that. Basically, actually, the turret upgrade for the Hellcat is actually slightly better. You'll be able to hull down a bit better. Um, Front armor is still only 76, but you get an extra 6 millimeters on the side and an extra 19 on the rear. Hopefully they never get behind you, however. T25-2, 43.8 tons max load starting off. Standard shell penetration. So I think you're starting off with the 90 with this tank. Let's just see if I can pull that up. Yeah, you'd be starting off with the 90 and you get another 90 anti-tank gun with 170 millimeters of penetration. So you get an extra 10 in there. I don't think that's a very good idea, however. Um, doesn't seem that bad. Damage is about the same, so let's just go to the T28 prototype. 105 millimeter and 120 millimeter. That's going to be good on both cases. 198 millimeters of penetration there, so it's going to be the same as basically the same as what I have on my T29 now. And then the 120 has 248 millimeters of penetration. Should be about the same as the other one. So it's a tier 8 at that point. Then you get the T30, which is the tier 9. 155 millimeter anti-tank gun T7. 276 millimeters of penetration. Not that good, not that bad. But if I remember correctly, the T28, I think it's only 170 degrees of rotation, so I think the bill, if you will, of the turret won't be able to get over the engine compartment. I think that's why they're restricting turret movement on there. I think it'd be nice if also we would have put a gun straight in smack dab of the hull there on it, but that's personal preference, no real effect on the game. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the update. They changed some stuff around. They added a new, um, I guess it was mastery system. Like if you earn a particularly large amount of experience in a single match, you'll be able to get these mastery badges. So one match with my T20, I will be showing that as a replay. Like I said, I did record it, but there's music in the background, and I didn't want copyright crap to go on. So the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, awarded for mastering controlling an armored vehicle. To qualify, a player must earn more average experience in a battle than 99% of other players who drive this type of vehicle. So out of 99% of people who drive the T20, I got the top in one match. And the top maximum experience I've ever earned was 1,168. So that didn't turn out that badly. And I don't even drive most of these vehicles anymore, but I've been doing well. I mean, I got a Mastery Pledge First Class with my M8A1 with a maximum of 665 experience, so that's not that bad. I'm just gonna cut to a live battle with my M8A1. Hopefully, oh crap. Oh, it could be worse. And we're on swamp, so again, it could be worse. Like one of the newest maps is incredibly small. I mean, I don't even think it reaches 500 meters across. But like I said, I got the vast majority of my icons up and running. Everything works for the most part.
Time to roll out.
Okay. This tank is, while it does share some characteristics with the M5 Stuart, as I've very well shown you guys, I'd say that is not very good as an assault tank simply because its turret rotation is kind of slow. I have no idea where that shell went. Man, these shells are so slow.
We didn't even scratch them. Penetration. Enemy is hit. They're hit. Enemy is hit. Penetration. We've hit them hard. Looks like that one went right through. That's gotta hurt.
Like I said, slow ass turret rotation.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Backing up. Did we get that? Okay, who blew up over there? I can't tell. All I know is that I can't hurt a Matilda. Well, I think I can, maybe. If I get lucky.
We're done for.
Okay.
Everyone get out.
Okay. My eyes are starting to water because there's so many freaking chemicals floating around my fucking room. This is the end of the video. After this, I'm going to try to talk calmly to my roommates about spraying bad chemicals in the air. Thank you for watching.